All right. So, people in my WhatsApp groups have asked me to give my opinion about the crying CEO. So, so I checked, and if you type "crying CEO," you'll get this guy's, um, you know, post and photograph and selfie. Very smart, very intelligent to go viral. That's a very smart move, I would say. Anyway, the article that I want you to specifically look at is the Daily Mail Online, which I'll be reading. Okay. So, so just what you do is listen to my point of view and then give me your thoughts. I would love to know what do you think. Okay. So here it says, this will be the most vulnerable thing I ever share. Tech chief is mocked as crying CEO after posting a teary selfie on LinkedIn to accompany self-righteous screed about how tough it is to lay off two employees. Okay. So he terminated two people, and it was so painful for him, so painful that he took a selfie. Now I'll come to this. I'll come to this. Just listen to the fun. Okay. Brandon Wallake. Okay. Hope I got his name right. From Ohio, founder of Hyper Social in 2016 to help business improve their performance on social media, particularly LinkedIn. Well, he definitely knows how to improve the company's visibility on LinkedIn. Okay, which very good. Okay, so he's good at what he says. His company is good at. On Tuesday, he posted a photo on LinkedIn of him in tears and wrote that it was because he had to lay off several employees. So nowadays, two employees is several. Okay. I know it isn't professional to tell my employees that I love them. Love. Okay. But from the bottom of my heart, I hope they know how much I do. Oof. This is so touching. I don't know which part. I don't know which part to touch. You know, touching yourself is not that touching. Right? Touching. You know, touching. Wallalake was mocked online for the post, which, with the ridicule intensifying when it emerged, only two people lost their jobs. On Wednesday, he identified one of them as Noah Smith from South Dakota, who worked in sales, account management, and customer service. Okay. Now, before I even give you my analysis, okay, you comment down below what did you think. All right. So that we are fair. Now, let's try to understand the fundamentals of the most simplest thing, being a CEO of a company. Now, just imagine Elon Musk, thousands of employees. So every time he terminates, let's say today he terminated two people. Tomorrow he terminated 5 people. Day after tomorrow, 100. And, every time he terminates. So every time he terminates, does he cry? Forget Elon Musk, any CEO, say the CEO of your company. When he terminates, okay. I don't know if any CEO does that. Okay, that's number one. The second thing is, I think it's become a trend to show all these weird antics on LinkedIn. In fact, I saw one post where one person saying people need to have what? There are a lot of people with mental health issues. This one person said on LinkedIn, I saw that. And what made me observe that post is the person said that there are a lot of people with mental health issues that need treatment or something like that. And the person's name in the bracket, the pronouns are they, them. My pronouns, they, them. So it's not he said this or she said it. They said this. Just imagine you're going to a psychologist because you have mental issues. And the psychologist tells you, my pronouns are they, them. I identify as neither male nor female. I'm gender fluid. I can be anything. So you can imagine how much of mental, stability they have. In fact, there was one forward that I got in my group that said, we should not be cruel or phobic towards people. That is why people who are pedophiles, people who are attracted to children sexually, they have what little person's attraction or something like that. Attraction to little people. You're a some abbreviation ALP or LAP, or you like little LLP or something like that. You're a LLP. You're not a pedophile. Pedophile is very cruel. We have to treat them with love. Yeah, very nice. In fact, I remember watching the documentary, What is a Woman? And the psychologist is transgender herself, and she's saying that children have to discover a way to find out their own sexuality. It's a journey. So if you're a boy, wow, you're a boy. If you're a girl, wow, today, come on, tell me a story. What are you? As it is, children are so confused about life. And then this. See, coming to LinkedIn, today LinkedIn it's become a cesspool, a sewage. I see people putting Ganpati photographs, Lord Shiva photographs, God's photograph, Jesus photograph, something about Hajj, Allah Akbar, and if you and the comment is, if you agree to this, say Ameen, or they put this man converted to Islam. And one of the latest posts I saw was what? This one American singer was asked why you're allowed to marry 4 wives in Islam. He converted to Islam, no? So he said, instead of fornicating and having sex and not taking care of the 4 women, here I give them love, shelter, I give them something. So everyone's Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. And then Christians, if you, a person who said amen to this was blessed with good luck, below the photograph of Jesus. Okay, all that is the same. Then you have people say we should boycott Lal Singh Chadda movie. Then other ones are talking, and the useless polls. Are you a nighttime sleeper or daytime sleeper, or are you awake in the night? See, I tend to do this, but I do it in the YouTube, the thing, for engagement. Here you're talking of, you're supposed to work in the office. You're supposed to be formal, not take random polls with all random people from all over the world commenting. What are you doing? This it stops being a professional network. It's like a dating website is for dating. A professional network is for professionally networking. Okay, I agree. People are trumpeting their great achievements. I am a cryptocurrency analyst, a search engine optimization expert, big designations, a chief catalyst officer, a father, a friend. Now they have started putting their children's achievements and all that nonsense. And if that was not enough, now we have something like this. In fact, this is not big. There are so many people putting crying photographs. They're putting people, oh, I got cancer last year. Oh, my daughter got cancer last year. Oh, my son died last year. What is this? And then I remember one of them, which was it was right up there on my feed. One female wearing, she's pregnant, and her girlfriend from behind hugging her, in a very intimate way. Both are wearing short, very small dresses. And she's like, I'm comfortable with my sexuality and I want the world to know I have nothing to be ashamed of. And everyone's like, wow, you're so brave. And in fact, I'm pretty sure you saw that post about what? I was a sex worker. We're living in a day and age where we don't know where to draw the line between being mad and I don't know, man. And now for example, this CEO thing, okay, simple. Now just imagine I'm the CEO. Just imagine for a minute, I'm the CEO. And I want to put this post. So, okay, let's assume that the tears were genuine. I was crying. And as I was crying, I suddenly remember, oh, sheesh, I can put a Facebook post, I can put a LinkedIn post. So I take my phone, I'm crying. You'd think we don't take photographs and we get the right photograph in the first try. So, and then after the photograph comes, he's busy typing. And then put the nice effects, everything, and share. So now, how did it benefit the people he terminated? Did he give part of his wealth to them, or did he say, this is the amount of money, this is the amount of profit I made all these years, you can take this? Did he say that, okay, I'll give you money every month? No, he felt the best way to benefit the people he terminated was to put his photograph, to put about him, to put his feelings, and obviously get likes and engagement and all that. I wonder, like, how did the employees benefit? Did they get some GoFundMe, or like every like and share, they got some money? See, it's not that I've not cried. I have cried, okay? Even sometimes when making a video, I've cried. But it has never been planned. And when it came out, the tears just came out, okay? And I let the phone be, I let the camera be. But photographs is a totally different thing. I mean, you try doing this. Try crying and and after you get the photograph, then you have to busy put the you have to put the right words. I felt so vulnerable. I think on one side you have people like Kim Kardashian who show their bum, their boobs, their hole, and they call it women's empowerment, like WAP by Cardi B. She's twerking, she's showing her legs, she's talking about licking her genitals and saying this is women's empowerment. Then you have the American and Canadian culture whereby you bring in drag queens and take children to LGBTQ parades where men are naked and some are wearing a sock. Men, their sausage that's hanging. I know what you say. Oh, you're sausage phobic, dick phobic or something. They're putting a sock, just a sock on your rest. Everything is open, and they're dancing and they're saying, "Oh, freedom and love and accept me as I am." Just imagine small children walking, a boy and a girl, looking at all this, and it's so funny that a place that is supposed to be modern, like Canada and USA. They are more worried about the toilets. Like, even though he's born as a boy, he can go to the girls' toilet because his feelings. See, he just feels like they put a male guy with female inmates. Why? Because he identifies as a female. We are living in this day and age where people do all this. Instagram has gone to the dogs, where females are showing their bum and their boobs and talking, believe in yourself. I have so many. In fact, I've taken some downloads. I'll be sharing it with my group. Females are just covering their nipples and their opening between their legs and just dancing, and the joy of life and what? Believe in yourself and never give up, and God has made you. What? So Instagram has gone to shit. TikTok is, the more you can show your flesh and do rubbish, you get views. Facebook went to the dogs. And now we have LinkedIn. So say Jai Shri Ram, say Allah Akbar, say Jesus. Oh, I'm vulnerable. Oh, I'm feeling. And people, oh, poor thing. Oh, I feel for you. Oh, this is so brave. Oh, this is authentic self. And I don't know what's happened to our world here. Tomorrow, there will come a day where the employer, maybe the CEO is fucking his secretary and saying, I was sharing my love to her. I was giving her the essence, the flow of the corporate values through my system. It was going to hers. No, I was inserting the disc. I didn't want it to be mechanical. I wanted it to be a spiritual experience so that I could transfer the data, the DNA that was the creativity into her. So that's why we had sex. And it's not sex, it's transference of the essence, of the energy, of data transfer. It's my DNA data that I'm transferring to her data. And now we are one. I'm sure that day will not be far. As it is, pronouns, they, them. Even people I know, my pronouns are he and him. You know, sometimes I'm so tempted to put Loy Machedo pronouns, pronouns God and sexy, or, big sausage, or tattooed wee. Sometimes when I see that Demi Lapato and Lavato, or whatever her name is, she became what? They, them. After 1 year, she got bored. Now she's her, she, because she's gender fluid. I put a comment down below. Yeah, I think the best pronoun for you is oink oink, because you look like a pig. Nonsense. I don't know what's happening to our planet. Mental retardation is not accepted as. See, and I'm not saying it in a bad way. These people are genuinely sick. There's something wrong with them. I mean, you are normalizing pedophilia. You're calling a guy with the genitals, male genitals. You're saying you're gender fluid. You can be what? You can be a starlight. You can be fluid. You can be man, woman today. You can be some spirit. Yeah, why can't you be maybe a transformer? Maybe Robocop. I mean, maybe you can be a tank, helicopter, Tesla, or a hippopotamus. Where do we stop, man? I'm serious. Try this. Cry and take a selfie and see how easy or difficult it is. You'll know what I mean. This guy, either there's something mentally wrong with him, seriously, mentally wrong with him. He really is something wrong with him, or he is just a manipulative, cunning little. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, it makes you famous. Yeah, it makes you viral. It has made you a joke. I wouldn't want such a guy. Terminate me like a fucking man. And I'll take it like a fucking man. Terminate, thanks. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Let's go on. Next job. You paid me, I worked. No, I worked, you paid me. Finish. You're not my friend, my father, this thing. And if anyone feels sorry for me, I tell them, pay me fuckloads of money if you're feeling that sorry. What I'll do with your tears? You posting your bloody photograph on LinkedIn and calling yourself vulnerable and likes and comments. Does it feed me and my family? Oh, fucking nonsense. Anyway, this is what I felt. You can tell me. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong. Just imagine if every CEO on the planet, every time they terminate, and they put a photograph, and every time they employ someone, hey, jump with joy. Yeah, if you feel so much, no, give your money, no. Open a bank account and share it with everyone. Stay in a simple house and give your employees all your property and money. Then I agree. You're a leader. Just don't fucking talk, man. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share. You let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. Love to hear from you. You guys take care. Ciao.